All right, here we are. Remember, don't get nervous. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play a little music. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to hopefully grab one of these suckers, which is a pick or a plectrum or plectrum. Basically, we call it a guitar pick. Normal people call it a guitar pick. Okay, so I'm using one that's pretty thick. There's not a lot of give, when you bend it. Now, if you're an absolute beginner, I think you should use one that's got more flex. Typically, I would tell someone to use a light gauge pick. This is a heavy pick. A lighter gauge pick is going to have more freedom when you strum. You don't have to be as exact. And then you build up your stiffness in your pick. Another thing, I'm not going to be too specific about how to hold the pick, but basically what I do is, I take my right thumb, like I'm going to do a thumbprint, and I put the pick almost sideways, like that, and then I just grab it. And then that way, you're holding the pick like this, hammering up and down. But see, different kinds of rhythms, I hold the pick differently. Sometimes I hold it with my middle finger and my index finger here for more, I can get my wrist more flimsy. And sometimes I'm picking individual notes and I hold the pick a little differently. So you're gonna have to figure out what works best for you, but I'm just giving you a starting point. And also, like I said, a flimsy pick is gonna, I think, really make a difference for you in the beginning. Okay? Remember, I said there's these little shapes of chords that we're gonna learn. But just to start with, what I want to do is I want to take the pick, and I want you to just start to feel what it feels like. Now I'm resting. I'm a right-handed player, so I'm resting the curve of the guitar on my right leg, but classical players would rest it on their left leg. So I'm not going to be too strict about posture and things like that. We just want to make some music. Okay, so first just strum down, meaning this way, from up to bottom. And then also feel what it would feel like to pick one string and then let the pick fall onto the next one, and then fall onto the next one, fall on the next one. Just to start to feel the amount of pressure and tension it takes. And then maybe go the opposite way. Then do a down strum, just like this. And then also try an up strum. Now try some down up, down up, down ups. And really it's meant to be strummed down at the sound hole here. I was just doing it up there just so you can see both hands, but right here where it's comfortable, but and if you can try it faster, even faster, while still being able to hold the pick and not have it fall out of your hand. These are all things that are just getting us a little more comfortable holding the guitar and not having it be a foreign thing in our hand, okay? The next thing that's going to be really good to do is with your right hand, I'm going to move it up here just so you can see both hands together, is to start picking the top string here like this, where you can get it and it's the only note that you're able to hear. Down strums, preferably, as opposed to up strums. We want to do down strums to start with. So you try that. I'm going to play one and then you repeat it back to me. I know it seems kind of just like a simple thing, but we're ramping up to just get more comfortable with this guitar in our hands. Okay, here we go. I'll do 4 and then you repeat it the same way. Nice work. I'm amazed. It's a miracle of modern science. Okay, now you can do it with the next string, and now we have to, be a little more accurate. So I'm going to kind of look here at my right hand, and I'm going to do 4 strums on just this string. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. My hand comes down to stop it. And the next one. Stop it. See, I screwed up. Maybe I should practice more too. All right, so then the next one. Just to get a feeling, now you could do stuff like this. You could do 2 each. Back down. Or 1 each. And this is all just warming up. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 open E string. Remember, Eddie 8 dynamite, goodbye Eddie. And we're gonna just play 1 open E. Not bad. I think you've got something here, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our index finger, and with the very tip of our index finger, because we're not really used to making tones yet on the guitar, so it's gonna feel a little weird on your left or your, fretting fingers, okay? Just remember, it gets a lot easier and a lot stronger, probably really just after about maybe 5 days. We're going to take the tip of it, and we're going to put it down onto the 2nd fret, and actually, no, the 3rd fret. Okay, now to get a tone, as you press down on the string, and I don't recommend you doing it this way. We're going to have our hand underneath. I'm going to take our index finger and just, boom, put it right there on number 3. And when you get a clean tone that you don't have to press, or the least amount of pressure that you need to get a clean sound out of these frets, is to, like if I said the 3rd fret, we have the 1st fret here, the 2nd fret here, and the 3rd fret here. To get a good sound, we want to be closer to the next metal bracket of the fret. Not on top of the metal bracket. It's going to buzz, but right below it. So if we want the 3rd fret, we want to kind of be almost right before the metal bracket of the fret that leads into the 4th fret. And that'll give you the best tone. See that? If I scoot it back a little bit, it doesn't sound good. But if I move it up here, it sounds good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with an open E. Then we're going to play the 3rd fret 1 time. So we have 0, 3. Then with our index finger, the next note, we're going to move it up to the 5th fret. And it sounds like this. 0, 3, 5. Then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go 0, 3, but then 6, 5. So watch this. 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 6, 5. Just with the simple, a couple of those frets, you're kind of already starting to play a little tune. 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 6, 5. Remember, just be really patient in the beginning here. We're just getting into this. Lots of little things there. Okay, another thing I want to start doing is this. A steady pulse on this top string here. Not too fast. And start to just get a little rhythm going on that top string. It's okay if you mess up or hit the other strings. And then I want you to, as you're keeping this steadiness going, you're going to add notes on the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, and if you want, the 6th fret and back, or just the 3 and the 5. Watch. Experimenting and just hit these open strings. You just keep doing that. Three, 5, 0.